going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's another Eagles first down.
Play action, Hurts has it. Buying some time right. Caught near the pylon. The Eagles out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trip.
From the pistol, Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Caught along the 5. And he is in for 2. No one expected that fake as they line up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Ali to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Chased out to his right. And the run right. Throwing deep down the side. Into a crowd. And intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
180.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This from 48 on the left hash. And he missed it. It's no good. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the what they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Now he's past the 25. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you put those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hill now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Hill on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
180. Hey, 180.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he's able to get this down to the 36. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Lead us to the 27.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
He's going to keep this one. Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Yeah, look at the pile of humanity. These QB sneaks turn into these enormous mosh pits. And I'll tell you what, inside that mosh pit, chaos goes down. And in that case, somebody rips the ball away. big-time takeaway by the defense.
Out of the gun, Henry. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Another big rip for him. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Going to the ground again on first. And he's down to almost... Oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Go. Hey, middle.
Another run for Henry. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. Looking for his wide receiver there.
You know, Kate, I one time had a coach tell me, hey, listen, I need you to be more of an artist and not a blacksmith. I need you to create. QB here does a great job creating, trying to buy something out of nothing. Unfortunately, as the clock ran out, that ball's punched free, and he gives it away.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Great, set. Anyway,
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. He got 7 and 4.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Great, set. Anyway,
It's Dillon here on second down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles holding on to a field goal lead. He'll throw it. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Dillon, a first down carry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Going right back to Dillon. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. Here's a screen for Dillon. Continuing to move past. Breaks through, and he might break away. That play good for down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball.
My This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from Cincinnati. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
A gain of 5. And the Las Vegas first down.
From the shotgun, Smith. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Charlie Jones now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 9.
Half the 60, half the 60.
To throw, it's Browning. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And him up and down, just shy of the... A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 2. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46.
They go play action for Burrow. On the move left. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
180, 11, MT, take.
Now Brown. And he's taken second down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, shot. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass caught, Gesicki on the right. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Smith now to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
And they'll have it across midfield, now at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. First and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Smith's pass complete to Dante Thornton. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Bengals' 40-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here comes second and 4. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Here's a handoff to Genty. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go,
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Stay hot. 180. Nice hot. Stay hot.
First down throw for Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's got it to the 30. Five-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
I'm in the city with a flag, we getting thrown like it was pass interference, padlock around the building, crash pulling up in no mark truck just to play free.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Gun.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he will score. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. It's up and through. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return.
On one, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll send their tight end left.
180.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
11. Stop.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down, Raiders.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Genty.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Smith leading them to the line as they get set to go for 2. Here we go with Genty. And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one's good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Here's a 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd down.
Let's get set. 180. 180.
Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. That catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for our Bengals. 1st down.
Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is is taken down.
Hey, we got to keep scoring. We got 11 empty tanks. 11
It's
empty
now
tanks.
second and 19 at the Raiders' 40.
Second down. Burrow. That one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be third down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On 2.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Wide 80. Stop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Yosifov. So they're down 8 here in the final quarter. A touchdown, a must. They come out for first and goal. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. The ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing here on third and goal.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 1, ready?
Field goal will make it a 1-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal.
Wide 80. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Let's go. 6. Right there, Max.
11, MT, Tate. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. To the goal line and in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story?
On 1.
Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half of the time is this.
And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return is Tucker. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Gentry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 5. They'll go again with Gentry. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. Third and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't net out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Here is first and 10.
11. Here we go. Wide 80.
They'll drop the throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He gets free down the sideline, and he will score. Pace Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
Here's first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. A throw, right side, take it in by Tucker.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to third down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught! And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
36-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Brown finds room inside the 40. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Evan McPherson
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. To return is Tucker. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down is Smith. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
The 8-yard line.
Here's Genty to the 5-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. From the gun, it's Gino. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside.
This entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A 6-yard gain.
Here's Prescott.
Second and 4.
Flushed out right. All the right sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They give him a gain of 38.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Now Love. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Racing to the end zone. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. To throw is Prescott. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Set.
Following the interception, Love. That's complete to Dobbs. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing, Love. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Same target is Jacobs again. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not. And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Love. Toward the pylon, caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft from 6 yards away. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Prescott to throw it. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
It's caught inside the 25. That goes for a gain of 31. That seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Now a 2nd and 10. They try the left side here with Williams. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Kill!
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Final play of the half, Love. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Sheds off the tackle. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Damone Clark. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love back to it here after the pick 6. Eluding the pressure right. And this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way the 10-yard line. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Drill 52.
To throw now. Here's Love. Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sometimes the philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Well, that's going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Shot 17. Here we go. Check.
Play action this time with Love. Out to the left here to Reed. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
17.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, no, he lost the football. fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Here now, 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Packers 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's 1st and 10.
Blaster, yellow, 22, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Love. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Down to the 10. Pushing his way through. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 1st and goal. Jacobs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Here's Love. And he's got it. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Love will sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here it is, 4th and inches.
Let's go now. Smash. 60 red.
Now Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Prescott to throw. That is intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
That is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
This is 1st and 10.
47.
Prescott.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
That's good.
Right there. Over here. Right there.
First down and 10 yards to go.
This one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D. to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The Ravens defense ready to go here in the Sunday night opener to this new season. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And this is a much-anticipated debut, so much so that if you don't have the TV package, people were ordering it this week. They wanted to see this young man play. We haven't had a multiple Heisman Trophy winner debut in the NFL since Archie Griffin out of Ohio State did it with his home state Cincinnati Bengals, September 12, 1976. So let's put it mildly. It's been a long time.
Here's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards there and a first down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 20. The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Here's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got another one to Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Herbert throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go.
Now it's Herbert. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. Shoves him away. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think...
The Raven defense set to go to work here. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
These two teams all tied after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Try a little trickery here on the end around. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
First down, Chargers.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Again, it's Hampton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball pretty quick.
The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They trail here in the 2nd quarter as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. The Raven defense set to go to work here. They've already forced a couple of first-half interceptions, including one on the previous drive, as they potentially look for another here. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Herbert now. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good header scheme going.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Back to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
In motion, the tight end. To the air again, Herbert. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw again. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They'll be seeking a stop here for sure in the 3rd quarter of a tie football game. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. Able to elude 1 tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Finds Johnston. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part and got on the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. The Raven defense set to go to work here. They hold the lead here in this 3rd quarter, but every drive important in a 1-score game as this one begins 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Following the play here, now we've got an in. Second and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll run here with Hampton. Now goes loose down the left sideline. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll toss right side to Hampton. Fights through it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Herbert. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They may be looking to bring some pressure here as they've got this offense backed up. 1st and 10 at the 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's good for 22 and a 1st down.
59. 1st down, Chargers.
A run once more with Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
The Raven defense set to go to work here. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try and make another stop. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 140 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Hampton on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. It will go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now this one finds McConkey. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now third down and 6 to go.
Completion was given up, and that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
In motion right is Davis.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, they'll come up now. This is second and long.
The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
Here's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Trey Harris, a 9.
The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They'll be pressured not to give up anything at all here in the final 2 minutes of a tie football game. Now Herbert.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes second down at 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Herbert to throw. Pass complete to Harris. And it gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A big play here as the crowd noise rises. 3rd and 1. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The Raven defense set to go to work here. A big sequence coming up for him here, the opening drive of this overtime session. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the right side, he finds his receiver, Harris. Touchdown, Allen!
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. And this is a big spot for them. Obviously, a tie ball game in overtime. Next score wins, so the pressure is on. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Go.
On the ground, this is Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 163 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. From the 50, here's Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for L.A., hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week.
It's on to a new week for Baltimore. And next on the schedule are the Chiefs. There's a unique challenge ahead. A player who could beat them more ways than one.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
in the NFL. There's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitor sideline, their head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. These guys also fell in their opener a week ago, so we got a couple of teams here desperately trying to avoid that 0-2 start. The Ravens defense ready to go to work following a poor performance in the loss last week. And the one we'll be watching is this man at corner.
And boy, was he sensational a week ago. 1 interception is great. 2 is tremendous. Once you get beyond that, that's the game of your life. But that's what he was able to accomplish a week ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if the opposing offense steers clear of him here.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this goes to the former Raven, Marquise Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That ball caught, it's Rice. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Mahomes.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Raven defense set to go to work here. They're going to need to bear down a bit with this drive beginning all the way out past the 40-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 50.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Able to find Gray here. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. 25 yards that time.
25 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Mahomes now to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. That is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown Chiefs. The Baltimore defense ready to go once more. They'll search for a stop here in the second quarter of a game that's all tied. Mahomes going to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
Typical, body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still more that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's
trying to move and shake. I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are cray. I'm getting used to change. Face of a mortal, that's so typical. Body of the dawners, that's so typical. Feel like a god, that's so typical. Based on mortars, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So I cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch, the ridicule. It's so
These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north to the voice, get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away, then honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet.